everyone. Back again with me, Rachel Stuart-Haas, talking about astrology. So today I want to start talking about the houses. This is kind of more very basic astrology, but it's always good if you do know astrology to get a refresh of it. And for those who are learning astrology, this is a great little quick summary of the 12 houses. So the astrological wheel, the zodiac wheel, almost looks like a big pizza pie. It's cut up into 12 slices. Each of those slices is called a house. Now, the very middle of the zodiac wheel, that is the horizon line. Okay, so we have houses above the horizon line and houses below the horizon. So what I'm going to do is just kind of go through each of the 12 houses and give a brief description, and that way we can kind of start playing and learning about when planets move through those houses, what they mean. So the first house is the ascendant. It is where the rising is. It is the eastern part of the zodiac wheel. And this denotes your persona, the mask that we wear. It shows, how we dress, what we look like, what our physical bodies look like. It's also our physical body. And it's our defense mechanism too, because it's kind of like when you go to a party, people don't see your sun sign at first. They see your rising. They see that projection that you wish to put out there. The second house is what we value. It's our self-worth, and it's money. It's security. The third house is how we communicate. It's how we speak. It's writing. It's how our brain works. The fourth house is home, family, roots, and foundation. The fifth house is the house of fun, romance, playfulness. It's art. It is creativity. It is how we are childlike. Okay. The sixth house is kind of our day-to-day activities. It's scheduling. It's our day-to-day work, and it's also coworkers and small pets. It's also food too. So, which kind of goes in with the whole scheduling thing. The seventh house is relationships. They call it the marriage house. But honestly, it's really any relationship that you're in with. Anybody from the person checking you out at the grocery store to the person that you're married to. It's usually not including mom or dad in here, and it's usually not including siblings. Mom and dad are usually the 10th and the 4th houses, and siblings are the 3rd house. So the eighth house is shared energy. So it's all the taboo stuff. It's sex. It's other people's money. It is life and death. It is rebirth. It is the phoenix of being burned and ashes to the ground and being reborn again. So that's kind of all the eighth house stuff, and it's powerful. There's a lot of power struggles in that house as well. The ninth house is kind of your bird's eye perspective on the world. It's travel, it's higher education, it's learning. And the 10th house is career, and it's public recognition. It's kind of what you do to make a living in the outside world, and you can kind of get clues with that. The 11th house is friends and groups of people, how you function in the community, and your future planning. And the 12th house is the really hidden private version of you, even things you don't even know from yourself. And it's very spiritual, and it's kind of like where we sweep everything under the rug sort of thing. So that's just a really quick summary of the 12th house, the 12 houses we have in the zodiac. And you can play around with this idea, knowing that when you pull up your chart, which you can do on astro.com, you can kind of see where you have planets in these houses and what they mean for you. And we will look at all the different planets on another episode of Do It Yourself Astrology. Thank you for watching, and until next time.